Yo, what up, what up? Let me just make sure that this is functioning. What up, the Rhonda Cut Gaming? Can you guys hear me just fine? Yep. Let me know. What's going on, everybody? What up? Yo, NBA is back today. Ooh, I have the TV playing. All right, have it behind me. What's up? What's up, bro? Be doing a digital illustration. These images for the 2018 Concords released a little bit ago. I like this angle in particular. Now, one thing I want to notice, just real quick, do more on paper. I will get back to another one tomorrow. My schedule is so nuts nowadays, which is good and bad. It's good because I like being busy. It's bad because I'm busy. But you see how on these edges, how it's cut off? I'm going to use some creative freedom just to fill them in because I know what it's supposed to look like. Alpha Bear Jr., I got you, bro. I got you. You already know. So I do have the TV on in the background. Guys, this is going to be about an hour. I usually say that, so it's usually like an hour and 15 minutes. Huge shoes are fly. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. Because I do want to watch basketball, and I got homework, and I got like design work I gotta do, just a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna start. Where are we gonna start? We're gonna start from the bottom. Work on this piece, right? Work on that translucent outsole. Work on the midsole. Start working on the upper, and then we're gonna add color. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, guys. So, oh my God, the NBA is back, yo. I have goosebumps. Alpha Bear, bro, I got you. It's all good. There you are. It's all good. I have goosebumps, guys. The NBA is back. I've been waiting for this for like 3 months. However long it's been since the NBA been gone. Donovan, that's what's up, man. I love drawing shoes, man. It's just so much fun. Like, shoes are nice. Like, they're nice to look at. And like, for example, we can look at shoes that are like bad and or have like a bad stigma. Like, for example, if somebody were to ask me to draw Skechers, I'm not drawing Skechers. You know, like, yeah, they're shoes, right? But I don't know. It could just be the way they, because here's the thing. If Skechers were like a $500 million, well, they probably are, but like a $500 million brand, like a super brand, right? Skechers are going for like $300 retail, you know, like it's a designer brand, they'd be flying off the shelf. But that's not what they're about. That's not who they're targeting. That's not what they do. You know, because all this part's missing. I know there's bumps, so I'm gonna have to kind of be creative here. Let's see. We're gonna do this. We're gonna add the bumps where I think they would go, and then especially the sandals. I don't wear Skechers. Here's the thing though, like, you could replace, okay, if you took out the Skechers logo, right? You put a Nike swoosh, changes everything. But that's not how it is, you know? That's not how it is, unfortunately. So, because of that, because Skechers are like worth a good $30 retail, or if you get them, you know, a day after they release, they go down to 15 or whatever, you get them at Payless Shoes. Like, they're not sought after. They don't, you know, they don't have that value. I'm big for, hey, I'm not even kidding. I tried this before. I looked at a pair of Skechers shoes. I swapped the logo because I was just curious. Yo, like, materials aside, some of those designs are fire. You put a Nike logo, you know, put other brands, like put Balenciaga logo on there. I'm not even kidding, man. Just gotta check it out sometime. You can Google it. Like, it's not too bad. That being said, the Skechers are never gonna go on the website. Like, I don't care if Skechers like, Steve, we're going to sponsor you. Actually, no, it's not true. Skechers, if you're listening to this right now, if you want to throw $100 my way, I'll put a stencil on the website. Shoot. I could fit it in. I got a busy schedule, but I'll make it work. We're going to add some detail back here. But yeah, okay, so I know I've been kind of slacking, But man, like life is busy, dog. It's busy, and it's so much better when I'm busy. You know, it's 1 in the morning where I'm at. Where are you at, bro? So if it's 1 in the morning, you're like in Europe. Or no, if it's 1, yeah, you got to be in Europe. I know that's like very like generic. Like, oh, you're in one of the 7 continents. Or, you know, something like that. I guess you could be in Africa too. Shout out to the people who watch my videos in Africa. The both of you who do that. What's up, Lil Smith? What's good, bro? If anybody just joined in, I'm doing a digital illustration of pair of Concords. I will you want some pics. If I could, I would want 17 make custom pics. I feel like I've read that twice, and I don't know. If I could, I would want you some pics of my art, but I don't know what to go on to send them to you to make custom pics. Tell you what, Quincy. Is that your name, Quincy? Donovan. Last name, Quinones. Okay. Rewrite that to me, and we'll work something out. Because the way you had it set up is a little difficult. I'm not going to lie. Say I have to wake up in 6 hours. Guys, this live stream will be available like at some point after it's done. Like YouTube will automatically upload it. So if you guys got to go to bed or whatever, like it's all good. No worries. Just catch you on the bus on the way to school or whatever. It'll be up. I got connections like that. No, I don't. Good to think about though. Here's the thing though, if I didn't do this, draw McChicken. I'm down. Psh, McChicken sounds good right now. I haven't had a McChicken in a minute, guys. Which I guess isn't a bad thing. You know, trying to go down the road less traveled, trying to live a healthy life, I guess. Let's take this out. Something's weird about this front part, but again, I'm not gonna stress about it if I could. If you message me, DM me through Instagram, I mean, that's a pretty good way of going about getting in contact with me. And then we can see what I do. But like, if you're asking me for like to do a digital illustration of one of your shoes or whatever, you got to understand that my schedule is thick. So, okay, I know I said this in a previous video. Let me kind of, I guess, go over what my schedule is so that way you guys have an idea. For the record, I was awake at 5 a.m. this morning getting ready for school. Before I forget, I got to figure out what I want to do here. Okay, is that all one solid piece? Yes. So what we're going to do was my Insta SC352. So I was awake at 5 a.m. in the morning. We got to do this. Hold on, let me concentrate so that way I don't mess this up. Path, outline, stroke. And then we can probably, I don't know, do something like that. All right. Yeet. Okay, so then we're going to do something like this. Well, not that dramatic. Something like this, right? We can do something like this. Something like this, something like this, something like this, something like this. Okay. And then, you know what I mean? Okay, sweet. Well, I mean, let's just make it somewhat realistic so that way it doesn't mess up my brain too much. There we go. You know what, for now, it's beautiful. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Alright, excellent. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, so let's see, if you don't have Insta, what social media platform do you, I have a Twitter. I mean, you can DM me through Twitter. I have Pinterest. If you have Pinterest, I got you. Okay, so now we're gonna add the upper. We're gonna bring this back. I guess we should put this as our outsole. I guess slash midsole. I'm gonna do a decent amount of detailing. Obviously, when it comes to details, I could spend forever. I only have Snapchat. I don't have anything else yet. How do you have Snapchat but you don't have anything else? That's all good, man. I don't know. Send me a message through. Well, I mean, you can send me a. I don't know. I guess you can't. A picture message through YouTube. I don't know if you can. I don't know. We'll figure something out. You got to get on Instagram, bro. Instagram is so good. I could waste so much time. Okay. Before I get into my schedule, my busy schedule. So, it was about a month ago. Let's just round it up to a month because that's a good number. A month ago, I was like, because I follow like less than 200 people on Instagram. And the reason why I do it, not because I want to seem like, oh, I'm too cool to follow anybody. No, there's a good reason. I don't like when I go on Instagram. I go on Instagram specifically to consume content, right? I look at what's on my feed, and then I try to get out of there as soon as possible because, you know, I got a lot of stuff to do. I can't just spend a lot of time on social media or whatever. And it got to the point where I'm like, man, why are there so many memes on my Instagram feed? Like, I love memes, don't get me wrong. Memes are awesome, but I'm consuming way too many memes. And legit, 20. What's up, Fazozo? Fizizi? I don't know. If I'm mispronouncing your name, it's all good. I legit, like 20 memes in a row I passed by before I reached anything else of like, you know, my friends' posts or whatever. I'm like, okay, this is bad. This has got to stop. So I unfollowed that day. Like, we got to do, that's not going to work. We got to do this. There we go. I unfollowed like legit 10 meme pages. So now I don't see any memes on Instagram. And surprisingly, that saves me a lot of time. And the best part, now when I see a meme, I can appreciate it more because I didn't see it on Instagram. So it's like a little life hack. You guys don't necessarily need to do that. I mean, consume all the memes you want. I wish I was there with you. But life's so busy, I can't be just consuming these memes and let an hour go by and then be okay with it. It was like that, man. Too many memes I was consuming. Okay, so we have this piece. It's looking good. We're just gonna keep it basic for now. Yeah. In case anybody's wondering, it's looking great. Now we're gonna, okay. We can do this part. And then these things that lead to the lace loops. I don't know what you call these. These beautiful rectangles. That's what we'll call them. And then after that, we can do the laces. We can start filling the back. Do this top part. Sock liner. And then the details. Ooh, game's about to start. Okay, so guys, before I get into my crazy schedule. First game, what is it? Celtics and 76ers, I believe. Yeah. So who do you guys got? Let me know. More importantly, what do you want to see from this NBA season? Like, what are you hoping to see? Are you hoping to see the Warriors lose? What up, Precious? Good to see you again. Appreciate you. I guess if we're trying to stay true to form, because like, I hate trying to stay true to form, but at the same time, based on the angle which we're dealing with, it kind of makes sense. So we got to kind of do that. If we were looking at it from a side view, all this would be a nice flush curve, but we don't have that luxury today. Not today. Another day, yes, but not today. And that jump man looks like he needs to eat something. Needs to get some nutrients in his system for sure. So we're gonna bring this down. What I'm hoping to get, do you have Snap or just Twitter and Instagram? I don't really, I mean, my Snaps are personal and I don't really use it. You know, it's no offense, but I don't want to give that one out. I like having something for just me because everything else is you know, my brand, and it's like, you know what? If I'm gonna have something for me, it's gonna be the snap. I don't even know if I want to clip. Look how skinny he is. What is that? That is not a diet. That is starvation. Look at his leg. Look at these Kevin Durant legs. What in the Kevin Durant is this? Jeez. It's not the most flattering angle for the logo, even though I do love the logo. But man, this is rough. Jumpman seen by the days. Not by a lot, but by a little bit. Look at the basketball. That's supposed to be an oval. It's because of the angle of the shoe that we're looking at it, see? So the shoe naturally is at an angle. So because of that, it distorts the view of the Jumpman from the angle. But again, if we're just trying to keep it true, we're going to do it. We're going to help it out a little bit. I know it's weird. If you're thinking it's weird, I agree. I agree 1000%. I know my TV didn't just switch channels on me. It's like I'm trying to watch something super important here. Don't you dare change it on me. I've been waiting for this for 3 months. You're going to change it on me? Oh, man. Alright, so we're going to ungroup. Alright, it looks hideous, but that's okay. It's on what the inside that counts, right? So we can just leave it at that. Very nice, very nice. So now we're going to add TNT. It's on TNT. Alright, do we want to do that? Yeah, we can do that. I guess that works. I'm not losing sleep over it. Not yet, at least. So my schedule. Alright, so I go to school. I have 4 classes in a week. And the way the classes work for the Art Institute is they are 4-hour classes, basically, once a week. Which sounds like a lot. At first it did for me too, but you really just get used to it because you're only meeting once a week for that one class. But I'm still having to go to school 3 times a week because I have 2 classes in one day and then the other 2 are spaced out. So that in and of itself takes time. Obviously, you have homework for those classes. And one of the classes is actually very interesting. Yeah, did it do the job? Because it's my portfolio class. And there's 2 portfolio classes. There's Portfolio 1, Portfolio 2. If you don't know what a portfolio is, that is basically because like when you have when you're going to get a job, you have your resume, and then if you're a creative or if you're someone that is in the arts, you have a portfolio. Your resume will tell you like your basic information about whoever you're looking for or whoever you're looking to hire. That's like your job history and stuff. Maybe you'll put like some attributes or skills that you have or awards that you received, things like that, where it's like all stat based, basically, for a lack of a better term. Whereas your portfolio is a visual, creative representation of the work that you do, at least in how it relates to graphic design, right? So if I did, you know, different pieces, so like one would be a poster, the other one would be like a typeface, the other one would be like a font, or I guess that'd be the same thing, like a logo, illustration, book design, all those different things, that's going to go in my portfolio. It's not going to go on a resume because those are 2 different things. So my portfolio class, we are designing the pages of the portfolio book. We're going to have to buy a fancy book, and I'll do a video on all that when all that stuff comes in because I'm going to have to order it within a few weeks. So I should have already at this point have my portfolio pieces done. You might be thinking, well, Kickstarter, you know, like that sounds cool, but how do you already have your pieces done? Like, do you do that in your free time? And the answer is no. I mean, you can, but the idea is because I've already been in this school for almost 3 years. Overall, the program is about like a 3-year and like a 1 semester, like a long program. So it's almost 4 years. And is that looking good? Yeah, that's sure. We'll fix all those colors in a second. And throughout the course of your tenure at the school, you get projects, obviously, for the different classes. And for the most part, the way a lot of these projects are set up is, I don't ever watch college basketball. Unless it's like, like the March Madness. But, I mean, that doesn't really count. That's like me saying I watched the Super Bowl. And that's the only time I watch football, obviously, but it doesn't really count. So it's like you do all these projects, and the way these projects are set up, they're set up to resemble real-life situations where you would be doing something for a client or for an employer. So if a client comes to you and they need a poster design done for their band who's having a gig on this date, and you need to take the pictures, and just different examples like that, because by default in a lot of these classes you're going to have projects, obviously, because projects are how you're able to actually do the stuff that you learn. You get to apply it. And with a lot of these projects, for the most part, the way they present them is through like real life applications. So designs for a poster, designs for a postcard, designs for a book, all these different things. So by default, when you go through these 3 years, like where I'm at right now, you have a lot of work that you've done, and you have a decent variety. At the very least, you should. If you don't, then there's definitely some classes that you failed. So the point of this current class, and it's very important because now this is where everything gets printed, and that costs money to get that stuff done. And you got to pay for the nice book and stuff too, which again, I'll show you guys whenever that time comes. It's just a pretty serious class because, well, now I got to make sure everything looks good. Which means if there are some pieces that I did in the beginning that I thought were really good, but if I feel like I can, make some changes or whatever. Did it switch from TNT? Hold on. Oh, it did. TNT. Do the thing. Good. Yes! Philly's up by 2. Oh my god, I'm so happy basketball's back. Jason Tatum. I just... goosebumps. Like literal chills flowing down my body. Okay. So, now that those are done, start working on the laces. You already know. So if there was a project that I did in the beginning that had good potential, or I did really good on it, but I wanted to tweak it because, naturally that was like maybe 2.5 years ago. The idea is I had a class last quarter called Capstone, and in that class you went through and you refined your pieces that would ultimately go in your print portfolio. So now all those pieces are done, they're touched up, they're nice to be however I wanted them to be. So now I have to actually lay them out in a book. And the thing is, so again, I'm going to use the movie poster example. You have a movie poster. You have the design of it. It's whatever size, 11 by 17 or whatever. So it's like vertical, all right? But even though you have the design, that's cool. You also want to put whatever design that you have in the respective applications of where it goes. So if I have a movie poster, I should put it on a template of like a frame outside of a movie theater. So that way you can literally see what it would look like. What? Don't do that. And that's what we'd be working on. I'm not going to lie, guys. Celtics are awesome, right? But I trust the process. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, if he learns how to just like shoot properly and not be weird. Supposedly he knows how to shoot now. Supposedly it's fixed. I still call BS on that whole thing where like he forgot how to shoot. I don't know if it's just some ploy from the Sixers to like redshirt him for that entire season, get him so that way he doesn't have to play too much, so that way he can be used to the style of the NBA, the way the traveling system works, get accustomed to the lifestyle and all that, so that way he can come back this season and do awesome. I don't know if that was the case, but if it is, they did a good job because I mean, look what they did. They said he forgot how to shoot. We don't know what happened. How do you forget how to shoot? I don't understand it. I don't play basketball at all because I don't really have time. I don't have a basketball and I don't have a hoop to play on. I know how to shoot. Put me out there, coach. I'll play some minutes. Gotta be kidding me, though. You forgot how to shoot. Well, he's one of the best athletes in the world at this sport, and you're telling me he forgot how to shoot? This guy's been shooting like 500 shots every single day since he was like 3, and he forgot how to shoot. I still trust the process. That's just funny. Like, you had one job. Shoot. And he forgot. Trust the... I'm a little sick, by the way. I don't know what happened. Like, these guys get paid a lot of money. So does it mean, like, when I go into work, but like, I forget how to work? Sorry. Can I just go home, please? I'd be using that excuse every single day. Jenny Rojas. I'm sure there was a way I could pronunciate the R better for Rojas, but I'm so bad at pronunciating R's, especially if it has that Spanish twang. The Spanish twang. I'm just not good at it, man. Appreciate it, Lucas. Appreciate it, Lucas. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your first name, bro. I'm not going to disrespect you like that. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. And it's at Boston, too. So they got that Boston crowd. By the way, guys, like, if I've never been to an NBA game, but I know this. And the reason why I've never been to an NBA game is when I got into basketball, that was like 9th grade. I've been pretty much broke ever since. Like, and my home team, okay, my home team, the team I would go to spend money to see, the Orlando Magic, has not given me a reason to want to go spend money to watch them. So, are those $13 a ticket worth it in that 2.5-hour drive? No, not really. But I know this, especially like teams that have, or teams that are good, right, in big markets, which, I mean, you would think every NBA team would be in a big market, but some markets are just bigger than others. What rappers I listen to? No, but when you go to these games, like, there's an energy in the crowd, especially if it's a team that has like championship aspirations. Like, playoff basketball is so intense. Like, home court advantage matters. So what rappers do I listen to? That is a good question. I'm trying to... I like Travis Scott. His stuff gets me pretty hyped. I like Kanye. I'd much rather listen to Kanye rap than listen to him speak. If that makes any sense. Like, I have enough problems in my life as it is. I don't need him, like, we all need to come out here and come together, because if not, these corporations, you know, like, and all his other crap. I'm like, man, Kanye, just leave me alone. I want to listen to your music. Just give me a break, please. I'm a simple guy. I pay my taxes. Just let me enjoy it, please. I like Kanye. I like Travis Scott. From there, there's not really... I mean, I guess The Weeknd, he's more of like an R&B guy, so I guess he's not really rap, but I like his music. I don't know. I like a lot of stuff. There are very few artists that have a lot of music that I really, really like. But at the same time, I don't go out looking... Like, for example, I said I like Travis Scott. I still haven't listened to all of Astroworld. You know? And that should be on my list of things to do, is to actually listen to music of artists that I like and respect. Because who knows? Maybe there's like another 3 or 4 songs that I absolutely love that I just haven't taken the 5 seconds it takes to listen to them. You know, that's definitely on the table. Here's the thing. If your name starts with YBN, there's a decent chance I might not be interested. I'll give them a chance, but I know how these guys look. You know? I'm just going to assume the music they make is probably not for me. Just a hunch. Hey, if I'm wrong, that's great. Because that means that's more good music that gets to go into my ears. Like, that'd be amazing. That'd be sick. You know what music I like to listen to? Freaking, and I don't know what category. I guess, soundtracks, I guess it'd be the category. I love listening to either movie or video game soundtracks. If it's like a good, like, super dramatic extra soundtrack. Especially when I go for a run. Like, that gets me so hyped. Like, I'll alternate between Travis Scott and, like, the Game of Thrones soundtrack. Because think about it, like, you know, halfway through that second mile of the run, like, I don't want to listen to a podcast. I don't want to listen to anything else. I want to listen to da na 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 na. All right, so we have that. Speaking of Game of Thrones, does anybody here watch Game of Thrones? You guys see the promo that was released, I think, a few days ago? Guys, I'm excited. I'm really excited about a lot of things, but that's a good thing, I think. I got too many interests. Way too many. Which is a blessing and a curse because I can't enjoy everything like max level. But I get to dabble in a lot of different things. Do you listen to Dave? Okay, Joyner Lucas, I know like 2 songs that he's in, so I like his stuff, but that's like a small sample size. That's like going to McDonald's, eating McChicken, saying McDonald's is great. You know, that's not enough to really warrant. I listened to a few Tupac songs, a few Biggie songs, Wu-Tang a little bit, DMX a little bit, Prince Royce, not really. Royce. I don't really listen to many Spanish artists. And I know somebody in Colombia is listening to this right now, shaking their head like, this guy. He's got our blood, but he doesn't listen to our music. I'm sorry. It was, oh my God, it was terrible being in Colombia. For the simple fact, it's like, I'm not good at speaking Spanish. Like, my grammar is like a 3rd grader's grammar in Colombia. And I'm 24, okay? So it's embarrassing when there's a 5-year-old that I can't hold a conversation with because they're just murdering me on the vernacular and I can't even keep my weight. But then everybody wants to talk to me in Spanish. I've maybe heard like 1 or 2 songs of XXX. Supposedly he's got good bars. Again, I just haven't given him the time of day to listen to his music. But that goes with like 90 of the other rappers I need to. What's up, Kiana? What's up, Kay? I'm gonna just go with that. Some of your guys' names are difficult to read. And to be fair, my name's Kicksart. Most people, when they type me in, it's on accident because they're typing a Kickstart. Which I should have like thought about better when I started the channel, but oh what? What can I do? So now that we have that, we are going to work on filling in the back. Yeah, filling in the back. And then we can start getting a color, and then maybe like in half an hour we'll be done. Because I want to watch some basketball. Oh my God, I'm so happy it's back. So, predictions for this NBA season. I predict that I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. which is not really that bold of a prediction. I also predict that, you know what, I'm going to go out on a limb. And I don't want to put this out there because, you know, then you guys are going to hold it to me. And then, like, my name is Donovan and Quinones, but said as Quinones. Oh, yeah, because the Q, yeah. Word. I feel that. No, but, okay, ready? And I hate putting this out there because it's day 1 of the regular season. So this is probably not smart for me to say. I like the Lakers, though. I'm just happy that the Lakers are relevant. That's all it is. And that the Bronze and the Lakers. All right, ready for this amazing, probably dumb prediction? The Warriors aren't going to win it this year. There, I said it. I said it. Now, the reason why that's not, like, a super bold prediction is because I basically just said one of the 29 other teams is going to beat one of the teams in the NBA. That's basically what I just said. But I don't know, guys. Like, last season, I felt like, yeah, the Warriors are going to win. It was surprising when the Rockets won 7 games. I'm not going to lie. It was awesome, but it was surprising. I wasn't ready for it. And when it was happening, I'm like, yes. Thank you, basketball gods. Thank you for answering my prayers. And then everything went away. Hey, if your Celtics win, can we just... Okay. You know what? You brought it up. So I'm going to go down this hypothetical highway. I need to add... Because I like... What we're going to have to do is this, because that's not going to work. We're going to have to fill in the whole back, and then we can cut it up. But let's go down... Hey, man, you brought it up. So let's go down the hypothetical highway. If the Celtics win, and this is assuming they stay together... Because, okay, but it's not just if they win. We also have to talk about who they would beat. They would either beat the Golden State Warriors, and we're assuming that 4 out of the 5 stars are healthy. Because we don't want to assume injuries. So we're assuming pretty much that Boogie doesn't come back 100%. Is basically what we're saying in this scenario. We don't want to make it too much more complicated than that because, you know, what ifs can go any direction at any time, at any point, at any speed. So we're assuming that the team they beat is either a Warriors with 4, basically their 4 core guys still healthy. We can add Boogie in there too. Maybe he's healthy. That'd be even more insane. Like, I'd probably, like, crap my pants if that happened. I think the whole NBA world would just, like, be ballistic. Oh, my God, I can't believe it just happened. That'd be so cool. But what your favorite right now? My favorite team? I don't really have a favorite team. I have my home team, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Word, see you, Donovan. But, man, if they... Because they would have to beat the Warriors, which would be insane. Or if the Warriors don't make it out of the West... That means, A, that the Warriors didn't make it out of the West, right? That's insane in and of itself. That means somebody else beat them. So who would that team be? What would that team look like? You know, is that team the Houston Rockets? I mean, it's possible. I mean, obviously we saw that be a level possible. Okay, and then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. Or is it, you know, a different team? Maybe the Rockets also blew it. But if it's not the Rockets, then who else would it be in the West that really has a good chance? Appreciate it, OJ. I get new subs every day. Like, you know, 4 or 5 new subs every day. So it's a slow grind. But that's okay, man. I got the rest of my life to do this. I'm not making money. I mean, I'm making some money, but not a lot. I'm more concerned with growth. That's all I want is growth. Okay, so now that we have this, let's go here. And I think, oh no, we're gonna do this. Yeet. We're gonna do this. Yeet. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited NBA is back. So, okay, let's keep going down this Lakers train or this Celtics train. But okay, bro, ready? I'm gonna hype you up. You're gonna be so okay. So the Celtics, they beat whoever because that. Okay, let's look at it the other way. That means they beat whoever was in their way in the East. All right. I'm not saying Philly and Toronto are the greatest teams ever assembled, but they ain't no scrubs, Okay, so now that we have the core foundation, let's just let's cut this tongue up, and then the core foundation for everything is pretty much set. Obviously, there's some wiggle room. Appreciate it, OJ. Yo, OJ, I'm living my best life, and I appreciate you saying that. But like I said this last stream, I'm still a Charmander, yo. I haven't even evolved. I'm still trying to level up, You guys, if you keep riding with me, like, this whole Kickstarter thing is going to be a journey. And I want to eventually get into, like, vlogs and stuff because I have a feeling this journey is about to be nuts. So many possibilities, so many opportunities. As long as the world doesn't get blown up by some stupid crap, like, this is going to be so cool. As long as I keep working, which is a lot of work. I know that's like obvious, but it's true. I think as long as nothing bad happens to my left hand so I can still draw, my right hand so I can still click, moves are going to be made, and you guys are going to see the entire thing unfold. But it takes not time to get a Charmander to a Charmander. That's the thing. I've only been doing this for 4 years. Like, and consistently 4 years. I'm still baby in this. I'm not a professional graphic designer yet. I don't have my degree, there's a lot of networking that comes with that. Like, there's so many moves to be made. Yeah, I'm a lefty born and raised. Like, oh my God, guys. I'm working on moves right now. This is a move. This live stream is a move. Everybody, by the way, let me just see. To the 13 of you guys who are watching, like, one clap one time for y'all real quick. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are the real MVPs. Like, y'all are awesome. Shoot, somebody's got to get you guys awards, for real. I'm thinking, though, you know what I'm going to start doing? Because I heard somebody mention this. Okay, so now we're going to start working on the detail because I have the basic parts cut up. And because I want to be done with this like in half an hour at the latest. We're going to start working on the patent leather upper or whatever. Start fleshing out the detail. It's not going to take... What up, Lion? You actually tune into like the most interesting part. Heck yeah, I think I'm going to start doing merch. Like merch giveaways. Because somebody else had mentioned it. I forgot who it was. It's probably some wise man. Definitely some wise man. But they said, like, if you're going to do giveaways and you're a smaller channel, because you know how, like, a lot of these bigger channels or channels that want to be big, they'll do giveaways that are, like, non-specific. So, like that's like me saying, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll give away a pack of, 6 Prismacolors. Like, but if any random person came to my channel and they saw that and they did that, they don't even have to be a fan. They can go ahead and do that, and if they randomly win, they randomly win. And if I'm going to do giveaways and merch, I want it to be the people who like my stuff. People who rock with me, people who appreciate what I do, people who are part of the Kicks #army. Right? Let's just make this. Yeah, I like that. So, merch. So, like, shirts with my logo on it. That nice KA with that circle around it. Different things like that that are specifically related to Kicks art. Obviously, if I'm going to do, like, a giveaway, I would probably include markers in there, too, but I wouldn't say it. It'd be, like, surprise. But I think that's one of the things and there's so many things I want to do, so many things I need to learn how to do. And there are times where it's like, man, this is so frustrating because I have a list that keeps getting bigger and bigger of things that I want to do, things I have to learn. I'm not going to lie, guys. It gets frustrating. But then I have to, what am I doing? Hey, stop. Do your job. There we go. Me and the software, yo. Let's just see. No, but like my list of things to do, it gets heavy, man. It gets heavy. But the beauty is that I have a list of things to do. Things that will help me level up. I know you guys say I use that term all the time, but it's true. I'm always trying to level up, man. Trying to be a little bit better than I was yesterday. And then tomorrow I want to be just a little bit better than I am today. And then over time that's going to stack. And those people that are cool with just doing whatever they're doing and they're, you know, kind of riding the day by day, my contemporaries or whatever, people in my classes or, you know, just whoever, like, they can do them. But if I keep leveling up, don't be surprised when I get opportunities. You put in work, you get back what you deserve. That's just how this works. In this career of being an artist, there's so many opportunities, so many. And it's amazing. And I've barely even like dabbled into it, you know? There's so much stuff out there, so many possibilities. And what the heck is this? We're gonna actually, you know, because I understand the colors are like this, but we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna do, let's make it more of like a blue. Yeah. Yeet. Rinse and repeat. I like that. So we can go work that. Because think about it, like, and I kind of explained this to you guys too. So when you start getting into the professional world of graphic design and being a creative, this game is close, by the way. I love it. Part of what you do is you go to different networking events, which are basically parties where creative professionals get drunk, basically, for lack of a better term. And you talk to people, you meet people, you shake hands. You say, hi, my name is Steve. I'm a graphic designer, creative entrepreneur. I have a YouTube channel where I draw sneakers. I'm like, oh, wow, that's so cool. Or they'll say, oh, okay, I don't care, you know. But the one person that says that's kind of cool, I love sneakers, my son loves sneakers. I'm like, oh my God, that's so awesome. You know, I have a website where I post stencils of all the sneakers I do in my videos. He'll be like, what? No way, I'll check it out. He checks me out. He sends me an email like, hey, by the way, I checked out your website. Really interesting stuff. I love your videos. You do how to draw videos too? I'm like, yeah, man, I've been doing this for a few years. Oh, wow, you've been doing this for a few years? Hey, stop by the office sometime. This is Illustrator, by the way. Do you think you will ever make YouTube on your income and job? Wait, what? Do you think you will ever make YouTube on your income and job? If you're talking about, by the way, let me see how this looks. Yee, I like it. Needs a little bit of work, but that's okay. If you're asking, do I ever think that I'll make a full-time income on YouTube and supplement this as my job? The answer is maybe. If that happens, that's not going to be my primary source of income because YouTube's very inconsistent nowadays, very unstable with all the stuff that's happened with it over the years. So to rely on this platform specifically for income would not be the most wise decision. Because what if, and I don't want to put this out there, but it's true. What if one day these brands are like, hey, you can't have, I don't know, stencils of our drawings for free for people to download. I don't think that'll ever happen because people are selling books of stencils, right? I'm giving away for free. So they would take them down before me, I would think. But these brands also don't care, so that would never be a thing. But let's just say that happens, you know? Then I can't have the stencils anymore because legally I'm not allowed to. Now, again, I say that, that's never gonna happen. So like, don't worry about it. We're good. We straight. They can't take me down. They'll never take me down. It's not that serious. I come out of the investigation room. It's like, they try to break me down. I wouldn't let them. Ridiculous, yeah. All right. For this, again, we don't want to like go too crazy because at some point I should probably do homework. So let's just do this. We're gonna keep it nice and simple. I like this color blue. No, we gotta go lighter. That's interesting, but what if we just broke it down a wee bit more? Oh, so before I forget this topic, all the things that I'm working on, because I alternate. Hey, don't you think? Better get right. Okay. Because I say I'm busy all the time, but you guys don't know what that means. Because I can never really elaborate. So I have school, I have work. What color do I want though? A little bit lighter. Have school, I have work. Maybe if we make it a little more blue. I guess that'll work. Again, I'm not going to stress about it too much, otherwise I have to be here for another 5 hours just working on the outsole. Have school, have work. I do freelance work too. So that's me trying to connect with people to do side jobs to get money, basically. That's what that means, freelance work. I work with the boutique Society in Tampa Bay. Design clothing for them. We're going to have some shirts drop soon, most likely. So whenever that becomes available on the website, I'll be sure to let you guys know. So you'll be able to pick that up if you're interested. Or at the very least, you can check out their website. That's going to be awesome. But I built that personal connection with them over the years, and we've been working on different things. It's been really cool, really interesting. King Savage. Hi, I'm new. I'm a sneakerhead. King Savage. What up? What up, bro? Yeah, I heard he signed with Anta. So who else is it? Klay Thompson, I believe, was Anta as well, right? So it's Klay Thompson, him, and that's pretty much it. Which is not bad. It's good for Anta. I'm still not buying their shoes because I can't afford their shoes. Because I can't afford anything because I'm a broke college student. You guys already know. I say this every video, but it's true. It doesn't get any less true as the videos progress. That's one thing I notice. It only feels more real, if anything. Okay, so I'm not going to stay with the same color as this image. It's too gray. But I have an idea what to do. Line designs. I'm using Adobe Illustrator. So we're going to just do some simple cuts. That's not a good cut though. That's better. A little darker though. I like it. I didn't cut all the way through. You know who had the best hair in the league? Used to play for the Magic, Elfrid Payton. This dude had a mop on his head. So if there was ever a situation where like there was a spill on the court and he was playing and the mop boy couldn't get there in time, somebody could just, and these lines are not working. Somebody could like flip him over real quick, mop it. He did take it off, which is good because he probably lost 12 pounds in the process. No offense, Alfred Payton. I know you're watching my videos, bro. No offense. But you need to let it go, man. Like, you can't have that mop on your head. I get that you like it. Your girlfriend probably likes it. But you know what else she probably likes? She probably also likes being able to, like, go up to your hair and not smelling whatever you did 2 weeks ago. For real, when you have hair like that, that's like a whole ecosystem in your head. So good for him. I wonder, like, when he cut it off, did it like sound like a brick was hitting the floor? Just. Alright, so now we're gonna start working on the upper. And as much as I want to use the colors that are referenced in the image, I can't. I mean, I can, but it wouldn't look good. See, like, you see how these are like, you know what I mean? These are like not white. So we gotta improvise. And luckily, I'm so used to improvising because I do everything last minute with school. It's gonna be easy, relatively speaking. That's what we gotta do. We gotta select all these mugs. For anybody who's wondering, we probably got like another 20 minutes at the most left, so not too much longer, and then we'll be Gucci Mane. We're gonna make this a little bit darker. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Okay, so yeet. All right. Alright, not bad. Now we can go ahead and pretty much do the same thing to this. More or less, relatively speaking. In theory. Hypothetically. I got way too much energy for being up for like 16 hours, and I still have to be up for like another 5 hours to get my stuff done. Okay. I like it so far, but it's not complete. Yep. Very nice. Probably cut these up 3 ways. Because why not? Boston's kind of putting the work in on Philly right now, up by 9. Jason Tatum looks like a beast. I'm so excited to see this guy progress. Like, this guy's absolutely no joke. I'm really just excited that the NBA is back. I've said that like 20 times, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it tonight after the game's over. Life's just so much better with the NBA because, like, I know that at any point when I come back after a long day of whatever, basketball is on, and it's entertaining to me. I enjoy watching it. I think it's fun. I love the drama. I absolutely love the drama. People who say they don't like basketball but they love, like, rowdy TV need to watch basketball. You know? Like, truth. This is Adobe Illustrator. B mode. Adobe Illustrator. This is my personal favorite piece of software. And you see how this is starting to come together? All good, Kira. Your name, yo. All good, K. Ladies and gentlemen, if your name is difficult to pronounce and I pronounce it wrong, or if I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. Just know that I try. I gave it a solid effort. And if the execution is a little off, at least I stuck the landing. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. One thing I gotta start doing too is because I'm sure I could very easily find this in a Google search, but I just haven't done it yet. I need to see if I can also record these at the same time, along with the audio, so that way I can do a quick time lapse of this drawing, take a snippet of one of the more complete thoughts in the live stream, and upload that as a video. Not to supplement content for the day, but as added extra content for the people who don't want to watch a full live stream. Because not everybody does, and that's cool, and I understand it. Like, I know somebody is looking at this right now and saying, oh my god, I love Kickstarter, but I don't really care for the live streams. I just want to hear him talk about whatever. In which case I would title the video whatever. Hello from Chicago. Hello from Florida, bro. What's up, Rich? What up, Rich? Just doing a little digital illustration. If you're curious to where we're at, we were at here. I'm working up the laces. And then I have the back, and then we're pretty much good. Like, and we good. Ben Simmons with the dunk. Yo, I'm super excited for the East this year. The past few years, it's been kind of a wash because LeBron James, like, you know, King James, right? He owns the East. But now, teams have already... Rich, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. No, but now that the East is kind of like started to catch up, okay, because, you know, we got Toronto, we got Boston, we got Philly, okay, Indiana is kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. Now, in terms of being a title contender, probably not, right? But they're interesting. I'll put them in the conversation of the Eastern Conference to be interesting, all right? My Orlando Magic are interesting, maybe. We really have to wait and see on that. But they could be interesting. I like being hopeful. Who else? Giannis and the Bucks. You already know, man. You already know. Giannis is a beast. That's just enough in and of itself to say that that's worth watching. I mean, I guess we also have a honorary mention. We can say, what is it? Washington. Honorary mention, and there it goes. There was the mention, the one mention, right? Who else? I mean, that's pretty much it. Next season, the Knicks are going to be interesting. I know they're going to get somebody. They have to. They just have to. It's too big of a market to not have a free agent come sign there, take over that franchise, whether it be Kevin Durant or somebody else. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I think a lot of it depends on how the season goes. I think if the Warriors lose, Kevin Durant leaves. I think if he wins, Kevin Durant leaves. I think Kevin Durant's leaving after this season, man. That's how I honestly feel. Because there's just too many pros to leaving. Too many good things can come out of it. He's already proved that he is the man. Because the past 2 seasons, he was Finals MVP. You know, he already proved his position solidified on that front. So it's not like that's going to change, because it's not. How are we looking? Ooh, we almost done. With the laces, at least. And then, relatively speaking, we're almost done, too. I think his next step to cement himself as one of the greatest players of all time is that he has to go to a team that hasn't had a lot of success recently, and he's got to win there. And it's okay if he teams up with another all-star, superstar level player, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because that's what's required to win a championship. You got to have at least 2 all-star level players. Because you're going up, like, if you're going to try to win a championship this year, you got to go up against a team that's got 5 all-stars on it. You need numbers. That's why if LeBron James can make something happen this season, he can put in some work. Sheesh. You don't even know, guys. I don't even know. That's how crazy it is. So what? If KD goes to New York, Porzingis, I'm assuming Kyrie would stay in Boston, just off of what he said. Hypothetically, though, if he went there, man, if Kawhi went there, I know he says he wants to go to LA, but shoot, man, that would be a little nuts. Okay. CSO plays. What college should I go to for graphic design? So I'm going to the Art Institute, and I mean, I like it. What I would do, though, real talk, look around your area for schools that offer graphic design as a program, and see what the difference between the schools are in terms of what they offer. And then from that, make your decision, because schools might offer different things in terms of how they have their curriculum, what opportunities, da-da-da-da. So you want to look into all that. You want to give yourself, what the heck just happened? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Can I speak to your manager, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you want to go to the school that gives you the best chance to succeed. Gives you the best chance for opportunity. And this is all assuming that you're a good, hardworking student, right? Because if you're not that into it, if you're not trying to put in that work, if you're not trying to like just be better every single day and try to like study after class or whatever, if you're not trying to do that, then it doesn't matter. That's just being real. But if you have an interest in this, if you want to like get good at doing your own thing, if you want to have a career where you can be creative, that's interesting, that's going to push you, that allows you a lot of opportunity, and if you're willing to put in the work, this is a beautiful career to be in. In which case, ready? I'm going to flip it on you. In which case, if you're that hard worker that's going to work hard no matter what, it doesn't matter where you go, because you're going to be good no matter what you do. You're going to go on YouTube, you're going to look at tutorials. You're going to look at Photoshop tutorials on YouTube, you know, and do one new tutorial every few days to expand your palette, you know. That's what you're going to do, because you're that kind of guy, because you're that kind of person that likes to work hard, that likes to go beyond, above whatever's needed. I don't do that as much as I should, but that's because I have this channel that takes up a lot of time. But this is a side goal in and of itself, you know. This is my personal brand. This is what I've been working on for the past few years. Maybe you have something like this. Maybe you have something that's a personal brand that's with your own interest. I don't know. Maybe you love cars. Maybe you love digital illustrations of cars. Maybe that's what you love to do. There's a lot of flexibility. Aziz. It's all good. This will be uploaded to YouTube in a bit so you can catch up on everything. I'm in a community college and it's much better, cheaper alternative because they offer the same. Bro, if you can get your degree in graphic design from community college, you're straight, bro. Like, good for you, man. That is way better than spending 90 grand. Or whatever ludicrous amount that I spend. I don't spend 90 grand, but I should have if I didn't have transfer credits. It's all good, man. If you have any more questions, I mean, I'm here. I'll be here for like another 5-10 minutes, so ask away if there's anything at all I can help you with. Same with anybody else. I mean, I'm here, guys. I've been here. No, I'm just playing. No, but I'm here, so. If you have a question, if you have that thing burning in your soul, you gotta know. Alright, let's watch the stuff. Take it easy, bro. Oh, might as well bring this up too. If you're wondering how I'm able to do all the things that I do, I'm single. That really does help. Because the amount of free time that I have is ridiculous. No, can you imagine me trying to have a girlfriend? She's like, hey, let's hang out. I'm like, but kicks art. But kicks art. No, but for real though, it helps not having to worry about that just yet. Because for anybody who's in a relationship, you know, it takes up time. And it's not like I don't want that, but not having to worry about spending time on something else other than myself at the moment, super convenient. This game is getting good. The field goal percentage isn't that good, but the fact that it's a close game is what I like. So what we gonna do now, we gonna cut this up. Yeah. And then we're gonna make this lighter. I wonder. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's a little dark. So we're gonna make that color, that color, and we're just gonna darken this one up. But now I feel like that's too blue, so we gotta make it more gray. So we're gonna bring that in. We're gonna bring that in. Now I feel like that doesn't look good though. So we gotta bring it in, but not all the way. That's actually better. Yeah. Maybe we can darken these up a little bit more. For now, we can let it rock. Time is of the essence. Okay, so. And then we're gonna make these. Am I getting Concords? I mean, I'll be lucky if I get a card with $50 in it. I am broke, man. I'm broke and I'm proud of it. Because one day I won't be broke. One day I'll be able to walk into that Starbucks and be like, let me get a venti. And not feel bad like, shoot, man, I just bought a venti. I shouldn't have bought that venti. What was I thinking of buying that venti? I normally would worry about the logo, but again, time crunch. So the logo can wait. Now I feel like I got a venti today. I always get the same thing from Starbucks. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I just assume it's like a thing everybody else does. I got a iced white chocolate mocha. Delicious. But I'm too afraid to experiment. Because why am I going to spend $5-6 to experiment with something that I might not like? Just to be disappointed the whole day because now my morning routine is messed up because I thought it'd be cool to go ahead and get outside the box. No. I can't have that kind of stress at 5 a.m. in the morning. I need to be stress-free. I know some of you guys thinking, this guy's ridiculous. And the sad part is you're definitely right. Definitely right. It's my best quality though. Not really something I can put on the resume. But low key, it's my best quality. Alright, and I think, what is it? Just one more of those. We're gonna just modify some of these colors because it's killing me right now. So let's just, I don't know, we'll darken that. Darken, what? Yep. Yeet. Okay, so we're gonna darken these. Just a shade. And we're gonna rinse and repeat. And for a proof of concept, alright guys, but I like to spend a lot more time, but at the same time, you guys already know my schedule is packed. That is going to do it for today's live stream. Was that like an hour some change? Not too bad for being a little bit sick, stuffy nose. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, make sure you leave a like. I will be uploading either a video or a live stream tomorrow. Probably a video, I would say. Tomorrow's going to be another really busy day, but it's all good. Just got to keep hustling, keep grinding. Let me know what you guys think of the drawing down in the comment section down below. As always, you guys already know that I'm building daily content to this channel. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Yay.